Let's talk about the stocks at hand and companies which are already joined us on the show to talk about their orders and the outlook going ahead. The big one has to be Vindhya Tele. Market cap of 350 crores has bagged a really large order. Let's get a sense of what the size of the order is, how would they go about executing the same, and would there be any funds required for the same. Sandeep Chawla, Senior VP Marketing of Vindhya Telelinks, joins us on the line from Delhi. Thanks so much for joining in, Mr. Chawla. Just confirm for us first, what is the size of the order that you are likely to bag, and in all probability, have you bagged the order?
Good morning. It is basically the prices have been declared, and Vindhya Telelinks Ltd with its consortium partners have been declared lowest in the opening, and the financial evaluation will take some time, and it will be maybe about 2 to 3 weeks as per what we hear from BSNL before the orders would be placed.
So does the listed entity, that is Vindhya Tele, a part of the consortium, and what kind of stake does it have in the consortium?
This defense tender, it is being divided into 3 packages. Across India, package A, B and C, and Vindhya Tele have bid for 2 of these packages, and we are lowest in both the 2, and the total what we have bid for these 2 packages is around 5,000 crore rupees plus, out of which our consortium partner, one being Aster and one being TCIL, for packages A and C respectively, would be having some share. So out of this 5,000 crores, we, as per our understanding with our partners, lead partners, we would be getting at least, we have not calculated exactly, but it will be more than 2,500 crore rupees.
So let me just get this straight, Mr. Chawla. You're saying that Vindhya Tele, the listed entity, will get orders worth 2,500 crores? Yes,
our share would be more than 2,500 crores.
That is the listed entity that you're talking about, right?
Exactly.
Okay. Now a couple of things, Mr. Chawla. How do you plan to go about executing this order? Because just correct me if I'm wrong, but I just did a quick check on what you've done in terms of your annual turnover, say maybe for FY10. I thought the number was around 200 to 250 odd crore rupees. This is a fairly large order for what you've done as per your track record. How would you execute the same? Would you need additional funds, additional partners? How would it go about?
Well, we have both good partners with us, TCIL, which is a very reputed firm in the project division, and Aster, which is again a very, very good executing firm, having a very good track record for the last 20 years in this particular aspect. And definitely we have tied up with very good subcontractors across India to execute this work. Definitely funds would be required, and our team is working for that.
Okay. Mr. Chawla, just for the sake of understanding it more clearly, your market cap is at around 350 crores. In the immediate, assuming that you win the order in the next 1 month, would there be any immediate equity fundraising or debt fundraising that you would need to do in order to start processing the order?
I will not be in a position to comment on that.
Okay. And over what time period is this order phased out? I mean, 2,500 crores is what Vindhya Tele gets. Over what time period would this be spread across?
This has to be executed within 20 months from date of the order. So you can say 1.5 to 2 years.
Okay. And Mr. Chawla, just give me a flavor. What are the typical margins that you would enjoy? Since you're the lowest bidder, you would have a sense of, out of 2,500 crores of top line, what kind of bottom line would you get as a result of the same?
We have yet to actually work it out properly in the current circumstances, but it is a fairly competitive bid, but with reasonable margins as per the industry norms we have bid, and you can very fairly assume it to be a good business.
Okay, but would there be a bare minimum that you would have in mind, maybe around 10% in terms of net profit margins, or more than that, since you said industry standards?
Industry standards is around 8 to 12%. Yes.
8 to 12%. So I'm just assuming for the back of envelope calculation that you would get around 250 crores as a bottom line figure as a result of executing the order.
You are good at calculations. I think you can do it for you.
Okay, and these come to you within the next 2 years, Mr. Chawla?
Yes. We have to execute this in 2 years.